I'm back on board.
Yeah.
I'm back on board.
Well, you've worn some truly extraordinary things in the past, so
I may not be the
Time now, but hurry, his lines close at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Andy has the details.
Good morning, Brennan. It's just gone 7 o'clock. An Afghan interpreter who can only be named as Saeed fears he faces death after being unable to get on a rescue flight out of Afghanistan. Saeed, who worked for the British Embassy in Kabul, is currently in hiding with his wife after the Taliban went to his home and beat his father, breaking his legs and hospitalising him.
Well, he has shared paperwork with us sent to him by the Ministry of Defence for obvious reasons. What sort of threats and risk do you face at the moment? House to house, you obviously mean Taliban, but what are they doing when they do their searches?
Shaheen on yesterday, who is one of the high-ranking Taliban officials and a spokesperson for the Taliban, who is in Doha currently negotiating the situation with the government in the Taliban. And he assured us that anybody that wants to leave would be helped to leave the country if that's what they want. He tried to dismiss the claims that you're making and that we've seen on numerous sort of news outlets as well about the reprisals and the revenge. What do you make of what he said, that actually they want to help people like you to leave the country if that's what you would like to do?
Sue is here in the studio, but does not want her face shown. Sue, it's an absolutely appalling story more than 30 years on. For you, this isn't a story. This happened to your family, to your little sister.
Yes, it was. Oh, it seems like a long time ago, but no, now it's just all been brought back to the fore, and now he's walking around. It's even worse. It's just horrible. It's like a dream. It's not.
Did your family?
No. When he was sentenced, it was more or less implied that he'd be there at Her Majesty's pleasure. The police said that he wouldn't be released. He would be there for life.
So police gave you the indication that this would be a whole life sentence.
Yeah, that he'd be there forever. He wouldn't walk out again. That he didn't stand a chance. He was a double killer. He was a rapist. A sexual predator, so there's no way they could just let him back out again to do it again.
So how did it feel? Yeah, how did it feel for you and the family when you...
It's been going on for years. We've been fighting it for years. My kid sister, she's done a lot. She's fought it. We did a petition that went to Downing Street. But this time round we lost, even though the Justice Secretary, he wanted it reconsidering, but we lost this time round, and now he's out. And he now has more rights, I think, than we do. We don't know where he is, or...
He's going to be subject to third...
He was clever enough to fool his wife when he killed. He hid that well enough, and he's been clever enough to convince the parole board that he's not a threat anymore. So no. Doesn't matter what could... No. The restrictions they put on him, I mean, we only know some of them, but it's not going to make a great deal of difference, I don't think. He's too clever. He'll do something. I don't see... He can't not be the person that he was when he went inside. He's still a killer. He's still...